What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And today we're going to be bringing you another comparison video between two cars. And to my right, we have the all-new 2024 Audi Q8 e-tron in the Sportback, also S-Line, and also in the Launch Edition. We're going to be talking about all that in this video. And we're comparing it to the 2024 Audi Q8 e-tron in the non Sportback and non S-Line. And we're going to be talking about the exteriors, interiors, and specs in this video. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video and you guys do appreciate our channel here at Vagabond Builds and we appreciate your guys' support, tap that like button, tap the subscribe button. We truly appreciate your guys' subscriptions. And also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we can talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Nilo Audi here in Sacramento, California for providing us both of these beautiful Q8 e-trons for this review. Also, keep watching, stay tuned, because in this video, we're dropping those MSRP stickers so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on the car or with the car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk Audi Q8 e-tron. So before talking about some specs on the drivetrains of both of these Q8 e-trons, what we want to bring to you is a little bit of history of the Audi e-tron lineup. Now in the 2020, they did bring e-tron to the Audi EV lineup, but in 2022, they decided to bring the Q8 and the e-tron together. Now in 2024 is when we see the Q8 and the e-tron on the market, and look, now we're here bringing you this comparison video between both these cars. So we only popped up one hood to talk about the drivetrain specs, because on both of these exact Q8 e-trons, we have the same exact drivetrain. Now that is the dual motor drivetrain, one motor to drive the back and one motor to drive the front. It brings forth 402 horsepower with 490 pounds-feet of torque. You get a 114 kilowatt battery system, 9.6 kilowatt AC onboard charger with a 170 kilowatt DC fast charging capability. Now this exact Sportback that you're looking at, it gives you 84 city, 90 highway, and an 87 combined on the MPGe with a 296 mile range, okay? Now, to give you guys some insight of how this exactly looks, check this out. Now, because also this exact Q8 e-tron adds is what they call an AC charging package. It gives you a 19.2 charging port or charger on board, with also a second charging port on the passenger side. And I want to show you guys that. All right, so typically the standard Q8 e-trons do not come with two charging ports, but if you do have the charging package added on to the sticker, then you will have that extra charging port, which can be very convenient if you're parking in different places and things of that sort, because you have the both charging ports, okay? Now let's go ahead and shut this hood and talk exterior now, okay? So, front ends. Now, this is the S-Line, and this is also the launch package, okay? This is pretty much the prestige package, but the non-Sportback and the non-S-Line. So let's talk differences, okay? Now, let's first talk about the S-Line, right? On the Sportback itself, being in the S-Line, you're going to see different cuts, a little bit more aggressive and sporty look, right here in this kind of bezel area with the bumper sensors going across, compared to the non-S-Line, kind of a little bit more boring, kind of more of a slower pace look, to where the S-Line has just that more aggressive cut on that front end, all right? Now, also another thing that is different, because it's the launch package, what do we see? See the grille itself, it is the same color as the car. That comes launch package exclusive. Now, you also have the black trim going around the whole outside of the car. That is also comes with the launch package exclusive. But one thing that is kind of similar to the non-launch package is if you do have the black optic package, the black optic package pretty much just tells you that everything is blacked out. So there is a slight similarity between the launch package and the black optic, okay? But with regards to the tech and the bells and whistles, you get the bumper sensors going across on the prestige package, and you also have the camera right under the new Audi emblem. What do you guys think about this Audi emblem? They changed kind of that 3D ring look and kind of gave it that flat with the, feel like it's kind of like a paper look. I don't know, a drawing that literally comes into these now new Audi rings. leave in the comment section below what you guys think about it. Now, as mentioned, to continue, Prestige package gives you the full tech with the 360 camera, the bumper sensors going across. Moving forward to the lighting systems, they have that Matrix digital LED light system, premium lighting with the daytime running lights and the parking markers integrated, full LED system with black chrome housing and kind of a drop down there with that DRL or the daytime running lights. Just wanted to point that out to you guys. Now coming over to the side, everybody, we're gonna see again, launch package, S-line differences over to just regular Q8 e-tron, and that brings us forth to the wheels. Now because the Sportback Q8 e-tron comes in the S-line, the launch package itself, you get 22-inch sport or summer tires in the 265/40 R22s. And what are they running on these tires? They're running the Continental Sport Contact 6s, okay? In the dual color with the black gloss and machine surface silver, adaptive air suspension on the Q8 e-tron. And then we come over to the non-launch package and non-S line, and you get the 265/45 21s. This is a non-summer tire. It is a sport, and that's a Continental Cross Contact tire itself in the dual color. Now this is kind of a glossy gray with the machine surface silver and the adaptive air ride suspension. Something I also like to point out to you guys is the wheel well trims are the same color as the car, giving it more of a high class feel. I'm a big fan of this if you guys watch our other videos because it just gives it more of a clean, more minimalist look. e-tron charging ports on the driver's side of the AC charging pack edition, but no extra charging pack. That is just a cover. Let's go ahead and close that. Launch package brings you the black exterior mirrors, and this is the same color on the car on the non-launch package, right? Integrated lighting in both with the camera, and that is Prestige standard right there with the blind spot assist, automatic foldable side mirrors, keyless fob entry. If we drop down, what do we see different around the wheel well? I mean, sorry, not the wheel well, the rocker panel area. The trim pretty much looks the same. Coming over to the back, and this is where you're gonna see a huge difference. Sportback look, giving it more of kind of a coupe look, sportier feel. Now this is why I believe the MPGE is slightly different. You're getting a few miles extra on the Sportback rather than the non-Sportback. I believe this is like a 80 combined, and this is here a 87 combined, or 81 and 87 to not be mistaken, as that's what the MSRP stickers say. But what do you guys think? Now, honestly, if you ask me, I like the Sportback look, but I need the space in the non-Sportback look, okay? So yes, you do get the extra MPGE on the Sportback because I guess aerodynamics and all that good stuff. But again, it all comes down to preference. Now, coming over to the rear end with the full LED lighting system here in the back going across with that LED bar, that is just a beautiful look on these e-trons. Q8 in the different lettering. That is something different that we see. And also the emblems, again, they look different. They kind of give it that artsy draw out the emblem inside. There's kind of like a white inside the black or the clear 3D Audi rings. What do you guys think? Honestly, I literally walked on the Audi lot, and that's how I knew it was a 2024 because of the new emblems. Now, up top, you have the spoiler here on the non-Sportback with the integrated brake lighting, windshield wiper, bumper sensors going across on the lower side of that rear end with your parking reflectors, backing up lights, and then to finish off with the same color in that black diffuser. Now, if we come over to the Sportback, again, S-line, you get this little red flag here with the Q8 in that blacked out look. And again, those funky looking new Audi rings on the back end. Now, no spoiler. Okay, remember, Sportback does not come with a spoiler. Kind of has that lip with the integrated brake lighting up there. Parking sensors going across in the same exact color as the non-Sportback, finishing it off, kind of same look down here on the non-Sportback over to the Sportback. So majority of what you're gonna see different is up top, okay? You do kind of get a nice S-line lip or trunk lip here in the back. Now, let's go ahead and enter cargo area of both cars. So now with the trunk tailgate opener, the cargo area tailgate opens, that you can open up 3 ways, not to forget to mention, through the tailgate button, through your key fob, or the driver door, and we're gonna be showing you guys that. Let's talk NON Sportback. So you're looking at the NON Sportback cargo area. So that's about 28.5 cubic feet of space with the second row seats up. Now, if we were to drop those second row seats down, it's about 56.5 cubic feet of space. But if we come over to the Sportback, you get slightly different numbers because of that cut top or that coupe look, and you get 27.2 cubic feet of space with that second row up, so that's literally 1.3 cubic feet less. And then with the seats down, you get 54.5 cubic feet of space, so that's about 2 cubic feet less. Now, what do we see in differences of comparison between non-Sportback and Sportback, S-Line and non-S-Line? Pretty much the rear cargo area is similar with the tie downs, the 12-volt outlet here on the passenger side, some little cargo area. You get a full-size spare tire. All right, that is pretty cool, with some more personal pocket room. And on the left, you got, again, more little cubby room. Now, heading over to the non-Sportback, same exact with the tie downs, 12-volt outlet, and the spare tire with the space. The main difference that you get in the non-Sportback is these very convenient levers here that you're going to pull and drop those second row seats. And look at that, same, it connects completely over to the cargo area mat, giving you now, if you want to literally use these cars for like camping, I can see it happening. You could just throw like a small 1-person bed or throw some blankets, or if you want to go up to the mountains, skis, snowboards, maybe a dishwasher. I can attest for that because I do fit dishwashers in cars like this. Now guys, let's go ahead and shut these tailgates. Before we enter the interior of these cars, I wanted to talk about a little bit about the dimensions. Now, dimensions in length, width, and height. You get 194 inches in the length. In the width, you get 86 inches. And in the height, you have 64 inches, 76 inches, mistake, 76 inches in the height. So pretty much same dimensions. Again, this does not affect the height, the width, and the length of the cars. Now let's go ahead and talk interior. So now sitting inside the non-Sportback Audi Q8 e-tron, and it does not have the S-Line and non-launch package. I'm gonna show you guys the main differences. Now, remember, both are prestige trims, okay? So literally a lot of similarities between the prestige trim. The only main difference that I'm going to show you between launch package and S-Line package that are only exclusive to those packages. So let's talk just launch package exclusive. What do we see that is different? The seat color is going to be different. They have the Milano leather seat color wrapped on the seating system. We're going to show you guys that. The inlay trims are going to be mesh on the launch package. These are kind of that natural gray grain wood inlays. And then also that you're going to have different on the launch package itself is the suede inserts on the door panels. These are leather wrapped, but you're gonna have a suede insert on the door panel in kind of a gray Alcantara suede look, okay? That is the launch package. Now let's talk S-Line package. Pretty much main difference is going to be that door sill or kick plate that you're gonna see S-Line exclusive on the S-Line trim. Now, let's talk prestige, or let's talk the new Q8 e-tron look. From the leather wrap dash to the heads-up display, leather wrapped steering in the beautiful silver with the piano black coming together. It is just very nice, high class and bougie feel. Full digital 3-screen display. You have the virtual Audi cockpit cluster, and you can change the look on that if you come into the settings on your 10.1-inch infotainment screen. And then you have the full digital temperature gauge screen, or to control your temp stuff, and a little bit more like your hill decline assist and parking and all the garage doors and charging ports and all that good stuff. But get a load of all this bell and whistle type ordeal on the prestige trim. Here's our camera with the 360 bird's eye view. You can change Go into 3D, change the look on that, coming out of that. Let's go home. Wanted to show you guys what the tech looks like inside the Audi e-tron. A little bit laggy, but it does react to the finger. Now, I'm sure you could turn up the sensitivity or turn it down depending on how you like inside this car. But if you shoot over to Nilo Audi in Sacramento, California, they have a lot of guys to spend their time with you guys in just going through the bells and whistles of this car. Now, you do have, again, your memory seating on the door panels, the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system in the Prestige trim. Just a lot of good stuff. You have the 12-volt outlet, have the, again, the, what do you call these? The cup holders. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Wireless charging pad in both. Lifting this is what kind of looks like a little itty bitty personal space for like a wallet, chapstick, things of that sort. Your seats themselves do come with leg extension. They are heated and ventilated seating system with that massage possibility. You also have the memory seating on the passenger side too. So that's something that we see that is also an upgrade from a lot of manufacturers, right? e-tron stipulated right here in front of the passenger with the ambient lighting going all across this car, just giving it a very nice, rich feel. Up above the front side and the back side of the interior, you have that extended tilt and slide sunroof or moonroof option with that glass going over to that second row seating, so the people in the back are also in tune of what's going on, or you want to see the stars or see the skies in the daytime. That is super cool because it gives you kind of more of a free or intact with the outside world while you're driving, okay? Now, let's go ahead and shoot over to the second row seating and show you guys a quick look of that, and then jump into the S-Line with the launch package and, again, the Prestige trim in the other car, and show you guys that. Let's go ahead and do that. So now second row seating in the Q8 e-tron, and pretty much similarities are all there. The only main difference I would say is that Sportback or Coupe A drop rear cargo area. We're gonna do a space test for that. But wanted to show you guys quickly of what the new 2024 Q8 e-trons look like with the perforated leather. Now, you do get the heated seats in the back, also car seat compatibility, armrest with your cup holders, and then a lid there for some personal belongings. Also 60%er, and this is a 40%er. Let's go ahead and show you guys. Check that out. See that? This is the 40 and this is the 60. Now, coming inside, let's do a space test. Space test, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. On the NON Sportback, yes, you have the head clearance there. The leg clearance is completely there. In front of us, as we're sitting, we have the mesh pockets. In between both front seats, we have the quad climate control, heated seat buttons there, and then your temperatures, and then the vent or the airflow. Under that, you have the USB-Cs and the 12-volt outlet, all right? On the door panels, you got the sun visor if the sun is bothering you, with the ambient lighting coming together, kind of a nice sporty door panel look coming in over from the front to the back. Same idea here in the back. Now, this is pretty much the NON Sportback, NON S-Line, and NON Launchpad edition. Let's go ahead and jump inside the other car. So now sitting inside the Sportback, the Launch Edition, and also the S-Line, let's go ahead and talk S differences, S-Line difference, and check out that door sill plate. Now, they both come in the illuminated door sill plate, but again, this is S-Line exclusive because it has that S. Now let's talk Launch Edition. So the Launch Edition, you have the suede insert going across that door panel. That is just a very nice high-class feel, and that is in the front and the back in every door panel. Again, the similarities are there with regards to the shape, the design of it. Another difference is literally the color. Check this out with the stitching. This is the Launch Edition special color that you're gonna get. Now, you do get the perforated leather with the heated and the ventilated seats, with all the bells and whistles on these seats with the memory seating. That is Prestige trim exclusive. And last of the Launch Edition, you have this mesh inlay here in the front, to where the other non-Launch Edition was kind of that natural grain wood look, okay? So that is something that is different. But overall, what is completely different? Now let's go ahead and turn on this car so you guys get an idea. Nothing else is different. You still have the heads-up display, the digital virtual cockpit clusters with your screens. Now you can change, again, those cockpit cluster screens. Let's go ahead and go to sport. Yes, change now. And you get a different look. And you can mess around with all your wants with the bells and whistles. You have, again, same temperature controls. The again, the camera system. This is all prestige standard with the hill decline assist, the charging ports and all that stuff, parking brake, 12-volt outlet, wireless charging pad, cup holders, and the same exact space here with the ambient lighting going across. Now, something I didn't mention in that other car is you do have the puddle lights. Now, the puddle lights themselves, when you open the door, these doors are electric assisted, which is very convenient and nice on the opening. You have the puddle lights, and on the launch edition, you get that kind of e-tron edition look. Same thing with the non-launch edition. That is a super cool feature to have. Up top, forgot to mention the touch sensitive lighting that you get in that true LED lighting system. And in the back, they are not touch sensitive, but they are just buttons, okay? Now we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior. Let's go ahead and show you guys what it looks like to have the Sportback in the back. So second row seating in the Sportback, and the similarities are there. The legroom is there because the length is the same. But one thing that we do see that is different is this Sportback. Now my head is touching. Remember in the non Sportback, my head was completely clear. Nothing was touching. But because of this coupe look, here in the back, my head is touching. So now I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. Remember that. That is a no clear on the head clearance. Now, if you do slouch a little bit, you will clear it, but you're still kind of slightly touching it, or God forbid for you to hit a bump in the road because you're gonna bang your head on that top. Take that into consideration. But overall, in front of us, we literally have the same thing with the heated seats, USB-C plugins, 12-volt, mesh pockets, quad climate control area here, your sun visors, and then look at the suede with that launch edition and the color coming together with that black. It is beautiful. Something I forgot to mention also is these nice plush headrests, and you can move them forward and back just like that by the push of a button. Also, to finish off this video, I wanted to show you guys something that is on the side of the car in the glass that goes across in that e-tron Audi stamp. That is so cool and just adds character and richness to these new 2024 Audi e-trons Q8s. But guys, as promised, here is the MSRP sticker to the Q8 e-tron non-Sportback, non-launch edition, and non-S line. Take a look at that, compare, and then here is the MSRP sticker to the Audi Q8 e-tron launch edition with the S line and the Sportback. And let me know what you guys think. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave in the comment section below. We'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Sorry for any mistakes or confusion with all these bells and whistles, but it's just so much to mention in this video. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned. Keep watching Vagabond Builds. We appreciate you guys. God bless you.